Miss Echo, the title for the winner of the beauty pageant for my high school in my hometown of Northeast Georgia. We had 2 gas stations. One was connected to a Wendy's and a Dairy Queen, and the other one was called Echo Truck Stop. It was known for the greasiest and countryest of fare, and it was quite the hangout on the Friday nights after football games and Sunday afternoons after church. Fun stuff, right? Now, I'm not really sure what came first, which Echo came first, but I would love to think that the beauty pageant, the Beauty Queen's title was in honor of our famous truck stop. It was rumored that the winner of the pageant would receive 1 year of free chicken tenders, and if that's not country, then I don't know what is. I was a little bit of a tomboy, believe it or not, with this velvet bow in my hair. My family had a small Angus farm, and I looked exactly how you would think I looked. But add dork into the situation because I loved to tuck my t-shirts into my underwear, which, now that I think about it, I'm kind of doing the same thing right now with a bodysuit and tights. So you know what? Old habits die hard, kids. So despite all of that and being a tomboy and loving all of the sports, I wanted so desperately to be a girly girl. But I just didn't have any of that. I wanted the dresses and the purple room and the Dolly Parton hair and the painted face. But I didn't know anything about that, which you can understand the shock that was on the pageant director's face whenever I turned in my entry fee for Miss Echo 2005 as I entered in my junior year of high school. Whenever I told my mama that I had entered the pageant, she said, "Well, what are you going to do for a talent?" And I said, "Well, sing." She said, "Okay," because no mom wants their kid to be embarrassed in front of their peers, but no parent really wants their kids to be embarrassed in front of their peers and the peers' parents. But y'all, I had no business being in this pageant. Unlike other girls, I had never been in a pageant before because my parents aren't creeps, and sorry, and I'd never even taken a dance class before. So she still went along with it. She knew that I was determined, and this was going to happen whether she liked it or not. Little did she know, I had a slight obsession with the movie musical My Fair Lady. Wasn't because of Rex Harrison and Audrey Hepburn or anything, but I wanted to study that British glow-up from the homely street florist up to the upper echelon of London society, and ironically enough, for my talent, I decided to choose the song that she sang, that Eliza Doolittle sang, which was "Wouldn't It Be Lovely," because I kind of resonated a little bit with that sassy yet stunning British protagonist. So on the other hand, my mom was a little bit upset, but my grandmother, Marty, she was thrilled. She was a little bit hesitant, though, because she knew she had to take this broad-shouldered girl that was typically covered in softball field dust and walked like she was going to arrest somebody and turn her into a poised lady that could glide down the steps like the Duchess of York and pretend like she was somewhat of a debutante. We practiced my interview questions. I walked with books on my head, I shit you not, in the hallway of her double wide, and I practiced my song in her living room, and she even made my electric blue dress for the opening number. Finally, the day came where this highly anticipated day finally came, and I was really excited, but yet slightly pretty calm, being that I was full of naivete. We had no idea what was coming. But along the way, I had learned that all these 25 girls that were participating in definitely not borrowing a dress and probably hired makeup artists, I had learned that what was important wasn't the outward facade of being more feminine or seeming more glamorous, but was really about the confidence that I had learned along the way to show just how dynamic and full of character this underwear, t-shirt tucking weirdo whose mom hid books from her at night could possibly be. So the opening act comes, and I end up nailing everything the entire night except for introducing myself as the wrong contestant. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? It's right here on your hip, but you know what? If that's the only way that I faltered, that's just fine. I gallivanted around that stage in my hand-me-down hot pink and black gown like my shit absolutely did not stink, and apparently the masses loved it. Because we made it to the final round, and I'm chilling because whatever, I have no expectations, I had a good time. And lo and damn behold, if I didn't win Best Talent and Best Interview. Okay, holy shit. I might have a shot to win this thing. But to the other experienced girl's dismay, I got first runner-up, which is second place for you guys that didn't have a creepy upbringing. I was so excited because not only did I place and do the best that I could, I got to come back again and make grown-ass girls cry on stage for the second time in my high school being. All that to say is, I came back around the next year and I became Miss Echo 2006. And you know what? I would love to say that I went along to end up being a part of the official pageant circuit, same thing, and became Miss Georgia, but nah, that was okay. My teenage dream had already been achieved because it was the pinnacle of everything that I wanted. And now that I'm reaching the age of 35, I can say that my dreams are kind of the same, which is if I am absolutely determined enough, I can totally do it. But it makes it so much better and that much sweeter whenever you're wearing a crown and you have an endless supply of chicken tenders from the local truck stop right at your being. Thank you.